Stormy Daniels' super dilated pupils spark accusations she was high on meds for 60 Minutes interview by Joshua Kaplan for thegatewaypundit.com. Was washed up porn star Stormy Daniels high on drugs for her highly anticipated 60 Minutes interview? Twitter couldn't help but notice Daniels' dilated pupils. Later came the accusations of drug use. Health reporter tweet here: why are Stormy Daniels' pupils so dilated in that bright room? ACs aren't okay. Carry on. St. Louis Post-Dispatch health and science reporter Blythe Bernhard asked. Yeah, that's kind of strange. Blythe Bernhard, health reporter, tweet here: why are Stormy Daniels' pupils dilated in that bright room? ACs aren't okay. Carry on. 60 Minutes. Off topic, but Stormy Daniels' pupils look completely dilated, noted WGN morning news anchor Lauren Jiggets. Completely dilated. The giant pupils tweeted. Fox 26 reporter Mike Iskovitz. Okay, y'all. Stormy Daniels' pupils look super dilated, right? Writer Lauren Monday Modery tweeted. Okay. I can't see what color Stormy Daniels' eyes are because her pupils are so big, chided journalist Alex Bryan. Stormy Daniels' lack of embellishments made her story seem credible to me. However, I highly doubt her motive for the interview was to clear her name as a porn star. Your name is already kind of, crap, hence the name change. Also, what was with her extremely dilated pupils? Journalist Linda Kurana tweeted. Accusations of drug, medication use then followed. Dilated pupils, which may occur normally or in response to trauma, illness, or drugs. Okay. Dilated pupils can have causes that aren't due to underlying disease. Examples include a dark room, sleep, fear, or medication side effects. But first, Gizmodo explains why one's eyes become dilated due to drug use. Pupil dilation, what's also referred to as mydriasis, happens when one of two muscle groups become activated, namely the iris sphincter. Yes, that's what it's called, and the iris dilator. The sphincter response is triggered by the parasympathetic nervous system, what regulates our autonomic bodily process when we're at rest. And the dilator by the sympathetic nervous system, what controls psychological response, requiring a quick response like fight or flight. Needless to say, psychotropic drugs can have a profound effect on both of these systems. Depending on the type of drug taken, therefore, either muscle group can become engaged. Essentially, if a drug can trigger a parasympathetic or sympathetic response, there's a good chance that it will also impact on pupil dilation. Specifically, mydriasis can be caused by stimulants and any drug that influences the adrenal glands, what can trigger certain parasympathetic responses. What's up with this floozy? Stormy Daniels is massively dilated pupils during her 60-minute interview. YouTuber Mark Dice, you gotta love him, You look at the pictures here. What's up with this floozy Stormy Daniels' massively dilated pupils during her 60 Minutes interview? Why did Anderson Cooper ask Stormy Daniels if she was coked up during the 60-minute interview? Pupils this dilated are not normal, Dice added. Pupils tend to constrict due to the bright lights. Yes, that's true. Used for TV interviews. Stormy Daniels' pupils versus her lawyers versus Anderson Cooper's. Interesting. Yeah, that is. She's not wearing any contacts of any kind, is she? Maybe. Pupils tend to constrict. Correct, due to the bright lights used for TV interviews. Stormy Daniels' pupils versus her lawyers versus Anderson Cooper's. Interesting. Yeah. Wow, that's a big difference. Mm-hmm. 60 Minutes, Stormy Daniels' pupils are so large, even with bright lights in her face, you can't see her iris. Can you say medication? Tweeted author Montgomery Ganger. Yeah. Oh, and did you check out her saucer-sized pupils? Maybe she had just come from the optometrist. Yeah, Stormy Daniels Day. I doubt that. It's the first thing I noticed. Stormy Daniels was probably high as a kite. Pupils don't lie, but she does more easily when she's on something. Cooper and 60 Minutes are complicit in the cover-up of Mrs. Daniels' condition. Casting director Jen Houston wondered if blue contact lenses were the culprit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because they have these fake contacts with the colors in them. Our large observation, Stormy Daniels' pupils are large and dilated. Is she wearing blue contact lenses? I don't think she is wearing contacts because in other photos they showed she had blue eyes, but her pupils are much smaller. I observed the same thing. Twitter user Mila Cusimano chimed in. Actress Sarah Tyne suggested to Houston that Adderall could be why Daniels' pupils are so dilated. Maybe very strange because, she has a huge light on her in the interview. Anderson's are normal, Houston replied. Yeah, very strange. Before it's brushed off as a sexist neocon conspiracy, please note that Vice consulted a doctor on this piece. Stormy Daniels' pupils shouldn't be that dilated. It's perfectly legitimate to question if 60 Minutes and Anderson Cooper pushed an interview with a woman who was high. Never know, yeah. Pinned out pupils. Correct, and dilated pupils. Stormy Daniels' eyes reveal that she was stoned on coke. See pics. Everyone else's eyes are fine. Stormy Daniels is higher than a kite. In her interview with Anderson Cooper, her pupils are huge. What's going on with these dilated pupils? Is Stormy Daniels tripping balls? Laugh out loud. Wow, check out those dilated pupils on Stormy Daniels. Compare her pupils to Cooper's and the older photo of her. Yeah, that's true. You look at the older photo. As a medical professional, I can tell you what that means, but I'm sure you can figure it out. Drug abuse, 60 Minutes, Stormy Daniels, Michael Cohen. Deplorable patriot. What's up with Stormy Daniels? Look at her pupils. Huge. Is she on drugs? Stormy Daniels has to be on drugs. Her pupils are too big with all those lights. Notice Stormy Daniels' pupils very dilated equals a stimulant drug, aka cocaine or Adderall. Did you see Stormy Daniels' 60-minute interview? Her pupils extremely dilated. For those who have been through our training, know what this happens when high on certain drugs like stimulants. Bill Mitchell, an entire 60 minutes of a porn star claiming she had sex with a rich guy years before he ever ran for president. Man, the Democrats are out of ideas. What's going on with these dilated pupils? Is Stormy Daniels tripping balls? Laugh out loud. Watch 60 Minutes interview. Wish I could believe her. But the girl is high as you know what. Her pupils are huge, even under TV camera lights. Disappointing. Do you have ADHD and on Adderall, or just recreating another amphetamine? Your pupils are 3 times larger than Anderson Cooper with the same direct lighting. Can't even tell the color of your eyes, they're so big. But not being sarcastic, just curious. Stormy Daniels was high as blank in the interview. Look at her pupils. Cocaine, ecstasy, and amphetamines also dilate the pupils. Just saying. Here's another reaction. Wow, this is long. I didn't even look at the article. Wow, pupils are big. Okay. I need a timeout under super bright lights for her interview. Yet her pupils are beyond dilated. That's weird. Either she's on something or she just went to the eye doctor. I'm not the only one that noticed the pupil size. Yeah. Okay, high as a kite. And the list, how long is this list? Wow. Yeah, it's a kind of, there's a big difference there. Yeah, it truly is. Other than context, but how did she carry out the interview? Did they notice anything strange about the way she was speaking? 60 Minutes clearly interviewed a drugged Stormy Daniels. This is against all professional ethics. Look at her pupils. Yeah, but how was she answering? I don't get any answers as to when she was questioned. How was she, answering these questions? Did she seem like she was off? Stormy Daniels looked like she was at Ultra before this interview. Laughed my, what off. And it goes on and on. Wow, this, I didn't even check it out. Stormy, what's she on? Wow. I guess she got some kind of reaction. She got some kind of reaction. I guess, the media, it's so hyped up on this story, right? Many years as a cop taught me very well the signs and symptoms of someone under the influence of a substance. Stormy Daniels' pupils were so dilated in the 60-minute interview. She was definitely on something. Compare them to Anderson Cooper's pupils under the same light. Okay. She's got to be high with those crazy pupils. But I don't hear anything about how she spoke during the interview to add to that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Could be. Listen, that kind of business, you know what goes on in that kind of business, So I wouldn't be at all surprised. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.